today we are celebrating the 100th Super Nanny episode, and it has certainly been a ride, to say the least. I want to take you across America, back to some of these families that I've helped over the years and really celebrate their lives and what they're doing now. So the first family I'm going to go back and visit is the NEWSOME family in Tallahassee, Florida. It was about 18 months ago. I think I better take a trip down memory lane.
Hi, I'm Blythe Newsome, and I'm a single mom with 6 kids. Lachlan is 13, Aiden is 12, Daly is 9, Moira is 8, Elsbeth is 5, and Finn is 3.
I remember thinking, a single mum with 6 kids, I've got my work cut out for me.
In the last 18 months, my husband and I got divorced. We sold the house.
It's the awesomest house ever.
It was going to be really hard for Mommy to pay for it.
Did it get repossessed then? It just...
Foreclosure.
What's that? I must have got a sweet shop here, candy shop.
I found my sandwich.
Okay, that's disgusting.
My word. You seen underneath those sofas?
Nana was part of our life forever. She was my nanny growing up and the nanny for my children. Nana found a lump in her breast. It was breast cancer. Nana passed away.
Yeah, I mean, this was a lady who was absolutely distraught.
There's no discipline in the house. No. There's no order. It's just pure chaos.
Oh, no!
Death, divorce, moving homes, and all within 18 months.
I want my life back.
When I saw Blythe sitting on that kitchen floor, it was like, I'm done. I'm done and I need help. Well, I tell you what, we certainly went for a journey. It's going to be absolutely fantastic to see Blythe and the family. I brought some DVD footage of their experience with me. I want to show them the things that they have achieved. So excited.
To open that door and see her, there were so many emotions. I wanted her to see what she'd done, what she helped us do.
How are you? Give me a hug. The kids are grown up. I mean, they've all matured. Their faces have matured. Finn, you're like this big boy. Hey, how are you, darling?
Everyone was happy to see her.
Look at you, serious. I just want to do something, just for memory's sake. Hold on a minute.
Oh my gosh! When Joe walked in and made a beeline for my couch cushions, my first thought was, you go, girl, because I knew this time they would be okay.
Look at this!
I wonder if she thought Joe's coming. I better do the sofa the night before.
That's probably what people comment about the most. How are those couch cushions?
How funny. Yes. We went and sat down to watch some of the highlights of our experience. You guys have all grown up so much and you've all moved on so much. It's going to be quite interesting just to watch and... Well, let's just watch. Seriously, why wouldn't you clean your home?
We vacuum a couple times a day.
There's no way.
Well, no, wait a second. We couldn't find the vacuum cleaner for 3 days. That's not fair.
What is the point in me being here right now? You tell me. No, sit back down. I'm talking to you. She just got up and walked out of her own home. Made me realise just how difficult it is for her even to listen and hear what I've got to say. My heart just emotionally kept going, my God, this woman has gone through so much. But as crazy as that sounds to watch, I didn't feel like you'd hit bottom. And the truth of the matter is, I didn't think that I would have got what I got out of you in this whole process if I didn't come down like a ton of bricks.
I remember, as we were sitting down, thinking, I have it together for what I'm going through. And then you pointed out that I really didn't. And that was so hard to hear you say. When I got up and walked away from you, that was literally where I did hit the bottom.
Yeah, you did. Joe, really, I'm done. I'm about to help you. Listen to me. Give me 5 minutes, will you? It's not your fault that your husband lost his job. It's not your fault that Nana got cancer. Nana got cancer. And that's so sad. listen to me. I don't care about the rain. Let it rain. That's it. The heavens are opening up, obviously. But listen to me seriously. It can't get any worse than what it is. Can it? It can't get any worse. We're at the bottom. So, you only trusted one woman in your life. I'm asking you to give me a chance here. And trust me.
To let you in and let you take my protective guard away, that was huge. And I remember thinking at that moment, I'm literally putting my hand out to you to save my life. That was the moment I trusted you and said, okay.
Yeah. I knew from there that we'd be all right. Daly, Nana left you this rock and it says strength. This is certainly what she's asking the whole family to have. I think this might be a good idea if you lend this to Mum for a while so she can carry it around in her pocket.
Mum.
When times get tough, you can pull out that rock and recognise what it symbolises. Mum being that rock. They used to have a family tradition of talking about the best and the worst part of their day. But since she's moved to the new home, she hasn't done that, and yet the kids absolutely loved it.
Aww.
So it was time to bring back that old family tradition, and they'll take turns by using that special rock of Nana's.
What was the worst part of your day?
I didn't play at school.
You didn't play at school? And what was the best part of your day?
Having dinner.
Mine too.
The worst part of my day was pretty much homework.
The best part of my day is right now. Aww.
What did you do with the rock after I left? Like, did it sit anywhere, or...?
Every night at dinner, we would pass it around.
So you continue to do that?
You know, I was in the ocean and I didn't see land, and then Joe showed up. And not that it magically got better. I have days where I still think, how am I gonna do this? But now I know I can do it.
To celebrate the 100th episode of Supernanny, I decided to revisit some of the wonderful families I've worked with. I've bought decorations and stuff to do because I thought what we'd do is make our own new rocks. We had that beautiful rock that Nana had left for Daly. So actually going back and painting rocks and these kids putting their own messages on them, I thought would be a nice little thing for us to do in the afternoon. Look what we've got here, look. We've got believe, be creative, love, faith.
Finn, what do you like to talk about at dinner?
Nana. Our favorite part of the day.
Our favorite part of the day.
Worst part.
What was your favorite part today?
Doing this.
What's been the best part of your day today?
Probably really realizing that we really are.
Mine's getting a chance to come back.
To the green stuff.
As the kids grow up, there will be new challenges. So there's still more work to be done. It's going to be really exciting for me to be able to help them. What can you do at 15? Drive. Can you go for your permit this year? Lachlan is coming up to learning how to drive now. Mum had mentioned that she was a little bit nervous about taking her out for a drive.
I have a gray hair, and I'm afraid by the time I got out of the car, there'd be like a million. I'm terrified. I mean, no offense, I love you to death, but that scares me.
Come with me, I got a surprise.
I thought this has to have something to do with Lachlan and a car, which can't be good.
Uh-oh. Welcome to your practice run.
Oh. So do I get to sit in the passenger seat?
Having 6 children is definitely life in the fast lane. New stages bring new challenges, and dealing with them as they come up is the best approach to resolving them. You see this?
Do I have to like swerve in and out of them or something?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna do. Got it?
Yeah.
Lachlan goes, which one makes the car go? And I thought, oh my gosh. Okay, not too fast.
I'm not going too fast, Mom.
Calm down, Mum. You're making the driver nervous.
She was pretty much a nervous wreck. Okay, what do I do now?
Don't hit. Go.
I'm not.
Wait, you should drive with 2 feet.
Okay, use 1 foot. Bring yourself back here. How did that feel? Was you nervous?
I was like, stop talking.
Okay, Mum, we're gonna do it again. Put your pearl necklace in your mouth.
Seriously?
Yeah, this time we're gonna do it silent.
I don't really need to.
Okay. Mind the luggage in the trunk. Mind the luggage.
Oh, whoop, there goes one.
Those cones are going to be real objects. They're going to be trees and poles and people.
I ran over pretty much every single cone possible.
Oh, wow. I think she knocked over maybe 7 or 8 cones / people / cars / my insurance just shot up.
How was Mum?
I was better.
Her mouth was shut, so I mean, that helped it a little bit.
Yeah, it helps a little bit, yeah.
Look at how serious she is.
Yeah, concentration. Nice. You know, practice is going to make perfect. You know, the most important thing is to be really encouraging with her, but just to take everything slow. When you see she's going fast, you know, she'll be able to say to her, slow it down.
Mum's learned the importance of letting go of the reins a little bit with your teenager, and that was a wonderful breakthrough.
Well, listen, give me a hug. Take care.
Seeing Joe again was wonderful.
Oh, I said I wasn't gonna cry. What do you say to someone that made your life so much better?
See you later.
My visit with the NEWSOMEs has been fantastic. I can't wait to see the next family.
Lots of love. Take care. Love you. Take care. See you soon, darling. Bye. 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 Bye.
It's nice to say goodbye to a family when you know they're doing their thing and they don't need you anymore. I don't feel guilty when I come down hard on families. I'm there to be able to tell a family what I believe is necessary for them to hear in order to make those changes. The man who raised her since she was 3 years old calls her a slut and called her a hoe yesterday.
No, what I was saying was I don't want her to dress like
That's
one.
what you called her.
Is what I said.
I was there.
That's what I said.
Phil.
That.
Phil.
All right.
You're the big hustler. Busy, busy, busy.
No. I just have a drive to not end up in some little apartment that doesn't hold 8 people.
You claim I work so hard because I want them to have a roof over their head. You and 50 other million parents that do the same. And I know it's been really, really hard for a lot of families to just take that on the chin and listen to what I've had to say. Are you insane? You've just put a toxin into your child's mouth.
Just a little bit.
Why would you think that that's okay for you to do that to your kid?
Me putting soap, that's respect.
You know what? Me putting soap in my kid's
How's that
mouth
respect? To do with if I
How's that
love them.
respect?
Everything that is going on here is due to you.
But if that's what brings the results and the changes, then guilty I don't feel, no. I'm celebrating the 100th episode on a journey back to seeing some of these families so we can catch up and see how they're doing. The next family I'm going to visit is the Weinstein family in Amherst, Ohio. It was about 3 years since I was last there. Do you remember them?
My name is Chia.
And I'm David.
We have 4 children. McKenna, she will just fly off the handle.
Smash my lunch! I hate you!
Julia, you push her button the wrong way and luck out.
Dad.
Tina's the aggressor out of the family.
Shut up, you idiot!
Robert, you blink, he destroyed something.
Oh yeah, I remember this family.
I'm a truck driver. I'm gone anywhere between 5 to 10 days straight.
What are you doing with my curtains? Say you're sorry.
Sorry!
Don't torture the hamster.
I have to discipline the kids and show them the difference between right and wrong. Tina, look at me. And then I turn into the bad guy. You don't tell your mother bye-bye, sucker. Do you understand? All night since I got home at supper, you've been wanting to do absolutely nothing.
Whew! A lot of work needed to be done here.
We've got to get these kids in line, not only for the kids' sanity, but for our marriage.
We are in a desperate situation, and we really need your help.
We did some serious work and things got a lot better with this family, and we saw this very aggressive dad turn into a much calmer father.
Has David managed to keep a lid on that temper? I hope so.
I was so happy that Joe was coming to visit.
Chia! So lovely to see you. Look at your hair. Big man, how you doing, huh?
I wanted to show her that her time wasn't wasted with our family, that we learned from her and we benefited from her. Actually, after you left, I kind of saw what kind of pressure she was under being here by herself. So I made a commitment to get off the road.
After you left, he sat down with me and we just talked. He apologized for always not being here. He sold all the trucks. Now we actually do things together.
Oh. All right, so let's just watch through some of this. It's going to be really interesting, actually.
Why don't you help Mommy do the dishes?
I want to do nothing. Just sit down.
Kenny, stop.
Go upstairs.
Why?
She doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to do anything.
She shouldn't be up in that room all day.
What am I supposed to make her do?
Make her
She
do
doesn't
what
wanna
you want her to
play.
do. This is your house and this is your life. If you tell her to stay out of the room, it's out of the dang room.
That drove you mad. That still
Drove me nuts. Not
like-
mad, nuts. I was mad. But I figured I better watch what I say.
I remember thinking, in my words, David's just going to blow in a minute. And Chia, there was this passiveness from you that I didn't believe was really you. You know, I felt that you'd zoned out and become passive.
Looking at myself the way I was back then, I actually see myself as pretty pathetic to be as weak as I was. I want my kids to look up to their mom and say, that's the kind of person I want to be.
Julia, move! That's 10 dang times. Move! I don't want my children to be disrespectful, and I do what I feel I have to do to correct them. Now you say you're sorry and get down and play.
Oh, boy.
Say it.
Sorry.
And I better not hear it come out of your mouth again. I want you down and playing.
No.
Play.
Yeah, Daddy was stressed out there, wasn't he? To say the least. Watching you with Tina, I mean, you very much do have the same personality. And Tina, I think that you are a blessing to your father because every day he gets to get a good look at himself and a reminder of what he needs, of what he always needs to work on.
David, you bark and you demand from them. You were up in your kids' faces. There. That's not a pretty sight watching you grab up your kid.
I'm just holding her, trying to get 2 points across, and then I walk out and I feel like a jerk.
But that is what's coming across, David. We are seeing you be a real meanie.
Relax. That's why we're here.
I'm not here to pussyfoot around. I'm here to tell you how it is.
What went through your mind when I sat there, David, and went, oh, I'm not pussyfooting around? I mean, what did you think?
Going into doing it, I was like, okay, I'll prove the point. It's them and not me. And it backfired on me. And I just figured, I was like, well, my ass is cooked now. I'm done.
Yeah. When I actually did that meeting, Chia just sat at that table rather quiet. And I remember thinking, Chia, speak up now. I cannot keep voicing how you're feeling forever.
Actually, it felt better coming from you because if it were me saying that to him at the time, because the way our relationship was, it would have turned into an argument right away.
Fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
But letting it come from you, he respected it more. Okay.
When you communicate with the children, this is what they're seeing, right?
Right. It made me realize that I'm putting fear into my kid. The 4-year-old just sees a big, burly man standing over her and not knowing what's coming next. That made me upset and what I did, and it hit me right where I didn't really want it to hit.
What's my body language saying?
That you're comfortable. You're not a threat.
But if I'm in your face like this...
No, that I don't like.
Oh, you don't like that?
No.
How uncomfortable is that?
That's actually more uncomfortable than standing up like you were.
Right. That's what your kids get.
I didn't like that one. But I actually learned a lot that one because I know what you were trying to do. You're showing me a size difference.
Come a long way, right? Seriously?
When you came into the picture, man, we were in a rough road. Honestly, I think if we wouldn't have done this, we might have ended up divorced. I was done. I was done. I was fighting both of those two. I was fighting her, and I was fighting the kids, and I was like, forget it. Ever since Joe was at our house, we've made a 180-degree turnaround. Completely, totally different people. I owe her.
Before Joe got there, David and I were this close to calling it quits. And she's saved our marriage. I can't thank her enough.
I'm very lucky that I have had the fortune to have helped so many families, but, you know, I don't take all the credit for that. You know, I work very closely with a team of people that come in and professionally turn that into a TV show that people can watch, that allows you to be able to help absolutely millions. And I wake up every day very grateful for that as well. It's my 100th episode, and I'm back to see the Weinstein family. This was a family that was definitely challenging, to say the least. What's going on like now? What are the things that are obstacles for you guys now?
Well, I think the main thing is that they're older now, so of course we can put more responsibility on them, but how do we know what is the proper responsibility and how much is enough and not going too much?
Yeah, we actually got in a little argument about it the other day. I asked the kids to clean the bathroom upstairs. But my way of looking at it is if they try to do it, even if it's not the way you would do it as an adult, you can't just go in there and say, you know what, I don't like the way you're doing it.
Cheer explained to me how it can be difficult for the kids to do chores, and Dad piped in and said, well, you're a little bit meticulous about how you like things done. So I thought, well, let's go upstairs and see what she's talking about.
I just like, you know, nurses' corners, hospital corners.
Yep.
You know, I had to pull everything tight.
Right.
The mattress has got to be lined up. And they'll just kind of throw the sheets over top.
Do you think that when the kids do it the way they do it, do you think they're being lazy?
Yes.
I try to make it that way. We got 3 balls. I can't make it that
But you can't make it that neat. The kids listen and they make their bed to the highest standard that they can make it, but it's never enough for Mum.
She did a good job. She put in a great effort.
Then how can they be lazy? Can you just make your bed how Mummy likes it to be made?
She even showed me, she goes, do you want the sheet folded over? Well, it's folded over. You want the sheets tucked in? They're tucked in. Just because they're not perfect doesn't mean she's not doing what you ask.
The fact is, if you've asked the kids to make their bed and you see this wonderful effort of what you've been teaching them, that's 10 out of 10, because it'll only get better.
Not everything has to be perfect. I need to remember that they are kids, and I need to give them a little bit of breathing room.
Remember 4 years ago when I came here, Dad was like in your face and everything else, yeah?
Yeah.
And now he's a teddy bear. So what kind of things then did you start doing with your girls?
What am I gonna do, sit down and play Barbies with them?
Would you do that? Have you done that?
No.
No.
It will always be important for David to continue showing interest in the things his daughters like to do. Even if it does challenge him to step outside that comfort zone, it will keep him close to them all. OK, so guess where we're all going? We are all going to get a manicure and pedicure.
I thought that was cool because I thought all the girls and my wife were going to do it. But when she turned around and said that I was going to participate and she was going to have me get my toenails painted, I thought she lost her mind.
Come on! Girls, Daddy will lead you down there.
My husband, Big Bad Dave, had to almost be a girl for a day. And he had to sit down with his daughters and get his toenails painted.
Do a lot of men do this?
Yes. You'll be surprised.
That tickles.
It tickles. How's that feeling, David?
I'm about to start singing that song, I Feel Pretty.
Henny, what do you think of Dad getting his feet done? Huh?
Wonderful.
When I realized all the fun that I was having with the kids and everything, I was glad I did it.
You love it, Daddy.
I think the girls had a blast with their dad. I never heard them laughing so much and so hard.
Oh, this is going to really strip you of all your masculinity. That's it, you're done.
I would have never went and got a pedicure with my daughters, ever. I did it obviously because of the situation I was in, but I'm glad now that I was in that situation to do it because I see what it meant to my kids. And you know what? I'm still a man. I'm still here, and I got very soft feet.
Thank you. So I have to leave and say goodbye to you guys. Visiting the Weinsteins has been great, but I do still have another family I want to see.
Cheers, take care, love.
She's done so much for us, and I feel like we owe her so much more than we can ever give her.
Hi, good to see you.
Seriously, Joe, I want to tell you something. I respect you. I think the world of you. And I'm telling you right now, you really, really, really did change a life.
It's really difficult for me when I'm in a household with children who are extremely angry and aggressive.
Megan.
You want to reach out to them more because you know they're so hurt, yet at the same time, you know there's a possibility you could get a punch in the face. Why are you punching me?
Nice. You're getting angry. Jojo's your friend.
I've become pretty good at dodging stuff now, you know, just in case.
This is Megan angry. Look, angry.
I'm also not going to leave. I'm going to stay with you guys and make sure that you can get the results that you need. Today we're celebrating the 100th episode by going back to some of these families and really taking a look at how they've moved on. The last family I'm going to go and see is the Lewis family. It's been about 18 months since I was last there. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Antoinette Lewis. I'm 40 years old. My husband is Dwight Lewis. He's 45 years old. We have 2 children. Our daughter, Selah, who's 2 years old, and our son, Christian, 5 months.
Hey, big guy.
So I'll be right back, okay? We found out December 14th, 2007, that my husband has gastric cancer.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome you to the memorial service, the celebration of the life of Dwight Lewis.
Speechless, really. This lady buried her husband 2 weeks before I arrived.
Come on, Mom, I don't want to fight with you right now, okay? It's only been a couple of weeks, so I don't really have a lot of time to grieve and shut down.
What, you crying?
Not today. Today's a good day. Now I'm facing many concerns regarding raising our children. Okay, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I wasn't supposed to be by myself. I really just want to be in bed and pull the covers over my head.
It was immensely difficult for this young lady and her 2 children, and so I am more than happy to be going back and seeing how the whole family are doing. So good to be back.
I was very excited. I was so anxious for her to see the progress that I had made. Great to see you. You look fabulous.
To actually open up that door and see her face and to see these kids.
Selah, come over here. Come here.
It was wonderful.
Give me a big hug, you.
I'm good now.
Christian. Hello. High five.
Hello.
So many people talked to me about like how beautiful I was on the show and the whole thing, and they were asking me about it. So now I'm doing independent beauty consultant.
Mama.
Yes.
So doing the new job that you've got now,
Yes.
allows you obviously time to be with the kids as well.
Yes. I can set my own schedule.
Antoinette's doing as well as can be expected. There are days when she finds it very difficult and tiring, and there are days when she's right in there and enjoying every moment of it. So let's take a quick look. While Mum was showing me around the house, she actually mentioned that she's not too sure how much Selah really understands about her father's death.
Mama, where's Daddy?
Say, where's Daddy? What did I tell you Daddy was? Where is he?
Yeah, sky.
He's in the sky in heaven, that's right.
I'm curious, how's that been with Selah?
She knows exactly where her daddy is. I just celebrated my birthday, and
Nice.
she says, is any of your friends coming over? I said, no, it's just the family. And she goes, oh, so it's just me and Christian and you and Daddy? And I said, yes, it's just our family.
Lovely. So this was us at the park. We're in this park.
We got no kids around us. We got nothing to think of right now at this moment but what's necessary. And what's necessary is for you to get a load off your chest that you've just been suppressing. All those things that you're angry with. If you're angry, turn around and say, I'm angry! I'm angry! Why? Because he loves me. Then say it. Get it off your chest, girl.
Because he loves me and I have to do this all by myself. It's not fair.
That's right.
Good. I waited so long to get married and to have kids, and why couldn't I have had more time? Why couldn't I have had more time?
Up until that point, I was just operating on keeping my face for my children and not giving them anything that would make them upset and emotional. And I hadn't taken the time for myself, and I guess I was afraid to, because I felt if I had, I might go too far. You made it so safe for me to just do it.
Oh my God! She's still worried that the kids are not going to have a male role model around. You said to me that there was something in that kitchen that has not been done.
You mean the range hood?
The range hood.
Yeah, it's right there. All right.
No way! You got it up! Oh my God! Dwight would be so proud. This is awesome.
I can't replace Dwight, but I can surround my children with strong male images that they can draw on that can help shape who they are as individuals.
Oh. So now when you look back on that, right, you must be in a place now that, God, I was so worried about there not being any male presence around Sailor.
Oh my God.
Now.
It's so many people that help me. They come around, they spend time with Christian. They have so many uncles, poppies. They just have so many guys that are there. And I say it all the time. Joe tells me to utilize the men around me, and I do. At church, or just anywhere and everywhere, I do.
We've all heard many people say it takes a village. This community came together for Antoinette. A party is not a party unless you have those that are close to you, right? And those that care.
Just then, I had all of Mum's friends and family members come out from around the corner.
Oh my God! They're all here!
I'm going to be a listening ear whenever you need to talk.
I would love to clean your house.
Oh, and I've used that one. I've used that one.
I'm pledging to cook for you.
I want to offer my babysitting services.
So we're going to do a family vacation.
We did that. Wow. I've cashed in on it. I've cashed in. Good. Yes, keep going.
We set up the Dwight Lewis Memorial Fund.
Wow.
Okay?
The very first Christmas after this, you know, it was extremely hard for me. And the Claremont neighbors, they decorated my house for Christmas. They put the deers and the whole thing out, and my Christmas lights and everything.
It was nice just to hang out with her and just catch up.
It's really good to be back.
I see you. But Joe is incredible, and it was wonderful. Just hugging her and seeing her, it's like no time had passed.
You know, I'm a human being who has emotions. I'm incredibly sensitive, and I have a lot of empathy for the families that I'm working with. But I've gone in there professionally to actually help them. And there are times emotionally when I get caught off guard.
Share that with me. Thank you very much. Joe just notified.
I would be lying to you if I said there aren't times when I go home and I just cry. But at the end of the day, I do love what I do. And, you know, it's really important for me to be able to make their lives a lot better.
For my 100th episode, I've gone back to see Antoinette Lewis and the kids. We had seen in the DVD that emotional journey.
And so I thought it would actually be really nice that we take the kids over to the park.
Run, 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 run! Here, look, take this off. You won't need this.
We spoke about Christian and when she should get rid of the pacifier. He's 2 years old, and at that age, children don't need them anymore.
Big one. Then out, and then back. Whee! So you've got a little bit longer, I think, before this one gets potty trained.
This was one of the categories that fell under Dwight. When Dwight and I discussed potty training, I go, okay, I got Selah, but when we have our son, that's you.
If he's having his afternoon nap and when he wakes up his diaper is all but dry, then you know that he's had bladder control, which is a really good sign.
Okay.
All right? I would say you've probably still got around 8 months.
Okay.
The passy you'll have to let go of during the day. As soon as we came here, I said, let's take the passy out, and he's been exploring, he's digging, he's finding treasure. He doesn't need it. And what you'll find is as soon as you take that out and he doesn't have it anymore, he's going to start to speak more.
It was a good time at the park. But we did head home because I had a special gift for Antoinette.
I thought this would look really good in your backyard.
Oh. Oh my goodness, you gave me a tree.
A lovely tree. In celebration of Dwight.
Dwight loved the garden. He always wanted trees back there, and I thought he would really love that.
As this tree grows older, the kids do, and just life, right?
Right.
So I thought we'd get busy and plant this tree, and the kids can see it, and that this ribbon itself can just stay on. You good with that?
I'm great with that.
I presented her with a tree so that she could know that this would symbolise life and her family growing.
Wow.
You can water it with the watering can, and you can tell Daddy how you're watering his plant.
But he's dying now. He's in the sky now.
He is in the sky. That's right, but you can still talk to him.
But I don't hear him.
No, but you will feel him.
What's he feel like?
What's he feel like? Well, do you remember Daddy holding you?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
A year and a half ago, I was scared, and I had to do a lot of growing. With Joe's help, catapulting me half the way, and then pushing myself and praying my way the rest of the way, I feel pretty invincible.
Jojo's going now. Jojo's going. Antoinette's doing absolutely amazing. She's up and she's living life.